Okay, start from mine. So, this is what it is. You are all welcome to Africa Farms. Integrated, is it integrated farms? Integrated farms. Yes, integrated farms. Now, from the gate, if you want to do biosecurity, from the gate, okay? In biosecurity starts from the entrance, not even in the pond. It starts from the entrance. Now, from that entrance, before our car comes in, there's what's called a water basin, where car can drive through before it enters into the farm. That's what it is. That's what it's meant for. So that whatever the car must have carried on the road coming, the germs will not enter the farm. And once you come out of the farm, once you come out of the car, you are supposed to now wear the farm boots. Wear the farm boots. Then, when you wear your own farm boots, come with your own farm boots, come with your farm boots, then there should be a wash there beside where you park your car, where you wash your hands also. Then, of course, in biosecurity also, you need coverall when you come into the farm. So you can see that we have broken the rules of biosecurity from the gate there, including I've broken the rule. So, but when you do that, it limits germs. Like I told you before, they are beneficial and they are harmful germs. Harmless and harmful, but some harmless and not even beneficial. So we call it rather say beneficial and harmful. So, but if the harmful outweigh the harmless or beneficial, what happens? You are going to have disease out there. So from the farm, from the gate there, we're supposed to have all this in place. Wash our hands before we come in here. In fact, this man is not supposed to shake our hands until our hands are washed. He's not supposed to shake us until our hands are washed. And everybody will come to your farm. Everybody come to your farm. Nobody should come to your farm alone. I'm giving you the rules already. I mentioned how many rules. I don't know if I've mentioned any other rules. So anybody who comes to the farm should not walk in alone. There should always be a staff on standby to guide the person. There should always be a staff on standby to guide the person. If you go to the poultry farm, you can never enter the poultry house. No matter how presidential you are, you cannot enter. They must give you slippers or give you shoes to take into the poultry pen. It is a must. So in biosecurity, you are trying to make sure that to do what is called prevention. And in my quote, prevention is cheaper than cure. It is not even better. It is cheaper, far cheaper than cure. What you use to prevent is far better than what you will lose when you want to start curing. So when we start this from that place, you are already reducing the bacterial loads that you come with. Because everybody carries bacteria on their body, carries microbes on their body. So you don't need to start fighting it if you are preventing it. So you start from there, you come here, and of course, taking the scenario of farm, for instance, the tour guide is taking us into the main go-out pond. This facility here is the water storage, right? This is water storage. This water is out. But into the go-out pond, please come. Into the go-out pond. Now, when you now get to this go-out pond, when you get to this go-out pond, I'm pointing out what Africa will do next when it comes. When you get to this go-out pond, you're supposed to also have a dip here where you dip your leg and wash your leg. The dips are water and antiseptics. Water and antiseptics. Here, where you put your legs inside. Even you don't wear slippers, you wear farm boots. So you wash your leg. You just rinse your leg in it before you enter into the farm. So on entering the farm, tell your staff or tell your visitors. Nobody touch the ponds. Wow. You don't touch ponds. You stay and watch ponds from afar. You don't touch ponds. You don't touch ponds. Let's take the ponds are almost empty, but especially the last pond here. So, but if you look at it from here, nobody touch ponds when you come to the farm. You don't touch ponds. You don't touch feed. Biosecurity measure: no touching of ponds, no touching of feed for visitors. And for you, the owner of the farm, you can touch feed, but you must touch feed with your clean hands. You don't touch feed with dirty hands. You touch feed with clean hands. That's what it is. You don't touch feed with clean hands. So, how many ponds do you have here? 9. Okay. You can ask questions. The size of pond here, this is the height. But then, what has made this pond to have what's the name? The algae around it. It's a question that people normally ask. Sunlight, water, sunlight, and water. And there's a bit of death, either from the fish or from the feed. They strive on it better. That's why you see them form around the walls. And it's supposed to go down because it's supposed to reduce it. How do you do this? Because these algae actually harbor bacteria. These algae harbor bacteria. So they release bacteria from time to time into the pond. Hope you understand that now. They release bacteria from time to time into the pond. So you're supposed to reduce it as much as you can. Now, also as the owner of the farm, make sure you tell yourself and your staff not to ever spread cloth at the edge of the pond. Do not spread cloths at the edge of the pond. The pond is not a dryer. The pond is not a dryer. So don't spread cloth at the edge of the pond. Don't spread cloth at the edge of the pond. Please, and please, no matter the temptation, don't swim inside your pond. You know you're a good swimmer. If you want to swim, reserve another pond entirely, somewhere. Don't swim inside the pond, no matter the temptation.
Because it's for fish.
The pond, this water is for fish, not for humans. Please don't swim because there's what is this zoonotic disease.
From man
to animal, and animal to man. So there are diseases that can come from man to animal and animal to man. Please don't swim in the pond. Okay? Don't swim in the pond. Don't spread cloth around the pond. Now, if you cannot afford to put roof over your pond, put nets on your pond. If you can't put roof, put nets. Why do you put nets?
Prevent
Predators. Predators will not only reduce your stock, they will not only reduce your stock, they will also introduce disease into the pond. They may reduce your stock by removing one or two pairs, they go and do pepper soup for themselves. But they will also introduce disease because no matter they've gone to other places, they carry other germs, and now they come to your farm to come and deposit them in your farm while taking food away. Do you understand that? And so put nets on it. Net your pond. Don't site your pond. In biosecurity also. But biosecurity also starts from siting of pond. Those sites of pond where it is accessible for every Tom, Dick and Harry. Where children will be throwing stones into the pond, throwing this into the pond, throwing that into the pond. Don't site pond where it is easily accessible. And if you have made mistake of siting pond where it is accessible, do a barricade around it so it can limit people going there. Do a barricade around it. Don't site pond where it is easily accessible. And if you have done that mistake, do a barricade around it. And that's why this owner did these walls around this pond, so that when people come, no matter what you come, you have to stick to permission to enter through this gate or through that door or through whatever gate. So it is secluded. It's your business. Protect it. That's what we are saying. It's your business. Do what? Protect it. It's your business, so protect it. Now, for every equipment you use on your farm, please come, let's go with me. For every equipment you use on your farm like this, after usage, equipment like this is next for catching fish, right?
Yes.
For every equipment like this for you to use on your farm, after usage, what you need to do is to dip it inside saline concentrated water. That is salt water that is highly concentrated. Mix plenty salt inside water. That is why on a typical farm, there must be a bag of tea, a bag of salt on your farm. Every time, there must be a bag of salt on your farm at every time. So when you finish using an equipment like this, go to your salt and wash it. Because if you use this equipment in this pond, you not use this same equipment in this pond, the disease that was recessive here, by the time they come here, they become active. You say, but this thing, because the immune system of this fish here could be higher, and this one could be lower. So it simply means that by the time you carry this same thing, you use it here, you come and use it here. Before you know it, your fish will start dying. That is biosecurity. You are the chief biosecurity of your farm. So protect it at all costs. So every equipment you use, sterilize it. Salt and water is the cheapest sterilizer you can have. For everyone, sterilize it. Salt and water is very, very important. So every equipment you use on your farm goes through sterilization. The nets, the how will I call it? The scooping net, the knife, the basins, every equipment you use on your farm needs to go through sterilization after usage, before you even store. Sterilize before you store. And if I were you, even before I use, I sterilize again. Because while storing it, some very important people that are very tiny, your eyes cannot see, has got to do meeting on it. They are living thing, they have got to do meeting on it while you are storing it. So what happens to it at that time? They will start acting. So please protect your investments. When you do economy of cost, if you use, what I've done with my own this thing is that 1,800 and something naira can raise a kg of fish if you are using Prodave feed. Yeah, feed is the most expensive part. So I'm using the Prodave feed as an example. If you put 1,800 and something naira can raise a kg of fish. Now imagine you have 1,000 fish and 100 has gone. 100 times 1,800 is how much? 180 something thousand. You see now, you want 85,000. You have lost 185,000 just because you couldn't buy a bag of salt that is 12,000 naira. Just because you couldn't tell that man that came to your farm, no, don't feed my fish unless maybe you wash your hands. No, don't put hands on the pond. No, don't do this. Maybe during harvest, and you want to harvest all this whole pan, you can allow people to come in and do whatever they want to do, because you know that after harvest, you take care of your pond. These people have harvested some of these ponds here. And what do you have to, after harvesting this pond, what you have to do? What they have to do is simple. Wash the pond. Wash the pond. Battery low. Prof, is your car open? It's locked. I need the charger. My charger and cable is inside the car on the ground. I forgot to carry it.
Want to go?
No. It's still saying so. Please, it will get it. Can you ask him to get it? Can you get charger and power bank?
When you press twice, you hear pium, pium, pium.
Power bank and cable, they are on the ground.
It's on the passenger's side, the front.
Not the driver side, but the second side.
Second side.
Yeah.
Press 2 times. You are going to hear sound when you open the door.
So, how do you wash this pond? Manager, please, can you help us? How do you wash your pond currently? Let us learn from you.
Okay, I'm telling you washing of the pond.
Okay.
Because what we normally do is we wash and we treat.
You wash and treat. So what do you use to wash?
Wash and
Treat.
Once you get to the log, you are going to throw on the pond and we treat it.
So before you stop in this very one
Before
now.
we stop now, once you are done harvesting them, immediately we put water.
Okay.
This means the now.
Okay.
Such that we will wash out the other things we have remaining from the previous fish we have.
Okay.
Wash it out and then once you are ready to wash it now, we are going to empty this water again.
Okay.
Once you empty this water, you will now apply both salt and detergent.
Okay.
These are the two things.
Use them together. You mix them together.
Mix it together. We have the proportion of it together.
Okay.
We drop it around the example from the base
To the walls.
to the walls to where we can get the water level and we exit that line so that anything that can pass or drop into will totally be removed.
Okay.
Those are like disinfectants.
Hmm.
And then we have to leave it. We now leave it dry for a day or two.
Okay.
After that, we now water back inside, fill it to the brim, and then we have our local way of treating it and also increasing the
Local way and international way. So
Local
tell us
way
the
is-
local way.
The local way is this. We now bring in our own, this plantain, the plantain leaves
Okay.
and the skin. We leave it inside our water for 2 weeks.
Okay.
2 weeks. that will automatically treat and will improve the nutrient in the soil. What we will do is we now wash it out after 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
We put that water
Mm-hmm.
and leave it for 2-3 days before we now flush it out.
I know you're on camera, but I'm sure you don't do all this.
You are here to see that.
That is what actually. That's what actually.
No, that's what we don't do it.
But for grow outs, after you wash it, if the pond you are using it every time, after you wash it, just fill in water and just let it be. Then put your juvenile because it's a pond you use every time.
We had issues.
You have
We
issues.
had to stop.
So
So
you-
this stocking that we are going to stop right now,
Mm-hmm.
we are going to do that.
Okay, that's what you do for every stocking.
Every stocking.
That issue you have, you have not solved that issue.
We've solved it, but then we've decided.
You know why you have not solved the issue. That's why that issue will persist. That's not the cable. That's not the wire. That's not the wire. Go back again and do the second wire. There are 2 wires there. Why you have not solved it is because you are using the concrete pond. So microbes goes and hide inside the tiny pores inside this concrete pond. So no matter how you wash it, that's why you say you will still have to treat it. Because that treatment you did, that plantain step you did not go and kill the bacteria. What it does is to improve the what they call it now, the beneficial bacteria in it or beneficial microbes in it. So that one is now more than the harmful ones. That's what it does. But the harmful one, they are still there hiding. And that is why I normally tell, when I came here at the time, when there was harvest, I told your boss then, never leave any pond empty. Always put water inside. Even when I'm going to use it, keep water. Because of this concrete pond, it could start cracking. So just leave water inside every single time. That's why you came and saw water always inside. Otherwise, it will be a problem. But then, you have to understand that until you use something as very corrosive as formalin to got all the bodies of this world and leave it at that point. Formalin, they are, you know it. You need to got the body of this world. You use it under prescription, use under guidance also. You need to got all the bodies of this world. Then you are very sure that those tiny things are gone. The last part of the tiny thing that will not go is fungi. No why fungi will not go, they are always in this pipe. So you need hydrogen peroxide to run through the pipes. If you want hydrogen peroxide through the pipes, the fungi will go. Fungi, I forgot know that fungi's name. Fungi have names. Those fungi have names. So they are always inside the pipe. That's why you will treat and those things will come back again. You treat and they will come back again because they are somewhere hiding and they keep hiding. So what our advice is that for this farm, biosecurity reduces your expenses in terms of curing. Biosecurity also improve your profitability. Because once your fish stop dying and they are growing, then your profit will keep growing. But when a fish is dying and they are reducing, your profit will keep reducing. So another biosecurity measure I will advise is that, okay, I've mentioned putting net on it since you cannot cover it or guide it. Another one I will advise is that your feed, biosecurity also expenditure feed. Feed storage is very important. How do you store your feed? Don't arrange more than 10 per stack and let it be on a pallet, on a wooden platform. 10 per stand, let it be on a wooden platform. And don't let it touch the walls. If you go to feed shop, feed touch the walls because in the next 2 days, 1 week, they will clear it out.